When you receive the Pi-Swerl, you'll have received it in 4 boxes. Of course, they're cardboard boxes. But inside of 3 of them, you'll find container cases that look like this one. And then inside the 4th one, you'll find a case that looks like this. So now we're going to go over how you are going to unpack your Pi-Swerl to determine what materials were supplied and to also maybe perhaps do an initial test. The boxes are enumerated. This is box 1. It says number 1 here on the lid. And when you open it, first thing is to pull the foam off the lid and obtain your instruction manual or your user guide. The second thing is that this is the Pi-Swerl itself. It's got a black foam seal. This is actually upside down, so this is the bottom. And what you're going to do is you're going to gently pull it out and then place it right side up on a test surface. And that's box 1. Box 2 contains principally what we call the control box. And this is essentially the brains and also the location where the battery will be located. Before I show you the control box, again, if you remove the top foam, you'll see 2 items. One is a spare seal for the bottom of the Pi-Swerl in case that ever needs to be changed. And the other is a spare blower pre-filter in case you lose it or it needs to be changed. But those don't have to be unpacked most of the time. They can stay in there. To remove the control box, the easiest thing to do is to go in on the sides and slowly pull it out. It's a little bit tight, so just be patient. That's the control box. And then in this top layer of foam, there's also a keyboard and a cable that goes with the keyboard that's been shipped. And that's box 2 unpacked. The third box is quite heavy. And the reason it's heavy is it's got batteries inside. Okay. The first thing you see at the top is the cradle. This is where the dust track is going to sit. You also see these thumb screws. Don't lose these, you'll need them. Okay, we'll remove that layer. We'll remove the next layer of foam. There we see that we have 1 control cable. And then we have 2 sets of chargers. There's a charger, there's the connector end that goes to the battery, and then there's the plug that goes into the wall. And as I say, we have 2 of those. We have another layer of foam that gets removed. And you have an extra control cable. This is a spare. You only need to use 1 at a time. This is provided in case the other one malfunctions. And finally, we have 2 battery packs. There's 1 pack. And the other pack isn't here. At any one time, you only need to use 1 pack. So I'm going to leave one of these inside here. And that's box 3. This is the 4th box. This is the TSI dust track. I'll just briefly go over what's inside. This is the dust track instrument. You'll notice that it has a little inlet over here. And what you'll want to do in order to use this with your Pi-Swerl is to select a size selective inlet to go on top. And typically you'll want to use the PM10 inlet, which looks like that. And you'll slowly slide that onto the surface. And that's all you need to do for unpacking this instrument.